Check audio. Check 1, 2.
Counselor Santos checking in.
Councillor Santos, you're coming through clear. Councillor Keenan, can you do a mic check for us, please?
Can you hear me?
Yes, you're coming through clear. Thank you.
Thank you.
Councillor Medeiros, can you do a mic check?
Hi, good afternoon. Thank you.
You're coming through clear. Thank you.
Welcome everybody to the Planning and Development meeting of Monday, July 8th. I'll now conduct roll call. Deputy Mayor Singh.
Present.
Councillor Santos.
Present.
Councillor Vincente.
Present.
Councillor Brar.
Present.
Councillor Keenan.
Present.
Councillor Medeiros.
Present.
Councillor Fortini.
Present.
Councillor Tour.
Present.
Councillor Power.
Present.
Mayor Brown is not in attendance today. Approval of the agenda. Any members like to add, remove, delete, change anything on the agenda today? Councillor Power.
Thank you, through you, Mr. Chair. If I could add a discussion item about rental replacement policy.
Other business, 9.1. Councillor Power, you move approval of the agenda. All in favor? That carries. Declarations of conflict of interest. Any members have like to declare a conflict of interest with any matter that's related to the agenda today? Seeing none. Our consent agenda. We'll hold 7.1 for delegation. 7.2. Consent. 7.2. Application to amend the zoning bylaw. Draft plan of subdivision Glen Schnarr and Associates, Red Cliff Homes, 0 Clarkway Drive, Ward 10. It's consent. Staff report. Application to amend zoning bylaw Candefcon Limited, Sri Maha Kali Amma Mandir Hindu Association, west of Gorway Drive, south of Mayfield Road, Ward 10. That's item 7.3. Consent.
I want to comment on it. Maybe I'll hold it.
We'll hold it.
Yeah.
Held. 7.3 has been held. Councillor, Deputy Mayor Singh. 8.1, Active Transportation Advisory Committee minutes. Consent. Correspondence are related to 7.1, so we'll hold those and move right to our delegations. First delegation on the Brampton Major Transit Station Area Project Update, May 2024, open houses and next steps. We have Rochelle Larocque from the Biglieri Group. Rochelle, are you online? Oh, excellent. Welcome.
I can't mess up a computer if I'm here in the.
You have 5 minutes.
Thank you very much. Thank you, members of council. I'm here today because I represent my client, Ambria Homes, who own property within the Queen East MTSA, more specifically within the Center MTSA. My client has been in discussion with staff for some time, but to give a bit more context, the property fronts onto Church Street East, as well as Sophia and Beach, and are looking at acquiring more lands within this block. So it is composed of an entire block in this area. So as part of these ongoing discussions, which started before there was the unlimited heightened when there was the unlimited heightened density, the discussions were with respect to our ideas, our goals for this property. And in seeing what staff has proposed at this point, we do have some concerns, but we do have additional comments about what we would like to see and the fact that it doesn't necessarily align with what we are planning on doing on the properties, as well as may impact potential development for additional lands that we acquire in the future. So we recognize that staff has put a considerable amount of time into this so far and has put a proposal in front of council, as well as setting the dates for statutory public meetings and a timeline for coming to council with the proposals for support by council. Our requests, so we have two requests. The first being that these timelines be delayed so that we can continue to have these discussions with staff to hopefully see some amendments made to what the final MTSA plans look like. If that's not possible, the second request is that we have had ongoing discussions with staff, as I've said a number of times, but we've shown staff what we are looking at doing, and the comments back have been that should we wish to make a private amendment in the future, which better aligns with what we are proposing to do, that could be accepted. Our concern is that the current wording in the policies of this MTSA language is a bit ambiguous. So there's a disconnect between what staff have advised and what's in the policy. We would like that if private amendments to the MTSA designations be permitted in the future, that this be clearly outlined in policy so that we can provide the most appropriate to maximize the types of uses, the density within an area that is intended to have these higher densities to take advantage of the traffic and transportation corridors through this area. And that is all I have to provide. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer, but thank you for your time.
We do have a question. We're just confirming something really quick.
Okay.
We just want to know when the recommendations from planning will go to council for ratification. We don't think that will happen next Wednesday, correct?
Oh, my understanding is based on the staff report. It's intended to be sometime in November.
Okay, so that's when the recommendations are going.
Through the chair, the next steps after today would be to bring forward a information report by way of public meeting in September, and then a final recommendation report in November. Certainly listening to the delegation, there's always opportunities to have further dialogue and consultation to see where we can find a happy medium between the policies we're trying to recommend to council and maintaining the spirit of the proposal.
Okay, perfect. Any questions of the delegations? None. Thank you very much for your delegation. So I'll pull forward item 7.1, the staff report made, Brampton's major transit station area update, 2024 open houses and next steps. Any questions? Seeing none, we're happy to move this as it will be ratified in November-ish. All in favor? That carries. Next item was held by Deputy Mayor Singh, 7.3, staff report application amend the zoning bylaw, Ken Defcon Limited, Shri Maha Kali Amma Mandir Hindu Association, west of Gorway Drive and south of Mayfield Road, Ward 10. Deputy Mayor.
That was a very good pronunciation. I just wanted to commend this group for going through the process. It's always nice to see places of worship go through the process. Happy to be here. I want to thank staff. You've kept me aware of this proposal for many, many years, and so we got a good solution. But it's just nice to see going through the process, getting the approvals. And I know this group's been at it for a while, and I'm just happy to see this come here. Look forward to going to the opening. And once again, thank you to staff for working closely with this group. And it'll be nice to see that whole area finish up and connect and the in and outs be smooth. So it's just nice to see from the community's behalf. Thank you.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor. Thank you to staff. Deputy Mayor moves the staff report application amend the zoning bylaw Ken Defcon Limited, Shri Maha Kali Amma Mandir Hindu Association, west of Gorway Drive, south of Mayfield Road, Ward 10. All in favor? That carries. Our next item was an added item for other business, 9.1, put on by Councillor Power. Councillor Power, you have the floor. Oh, I just took you off. Sorry. Can you put yourself back on?
Sorry?
Thank you. Sorry.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. In keeping with what council had started back in 2021, and now you're seeing some other municipalities coming forward, so like Burnaby, Hamilton, Burlington, and Kitchener already have something in place in regards to a rental replacement program. The City of Ottawa, Toronto, and Mississauga have started a process in regards to rental replacement program, and you know, we look at purpose-built rental housing, and to protect purpose-built rental housing here in the city of Brampton. We've done amazing things with affordable housing through a couple different partnerships already. I have a motion there, and I'd just like to have staff start to that process again if we could. So I believe the clerk has the motion on the screen. We can just go right to the bottom. Therefore, be it resolved that staff be directed to finalize previous work on the rental unit replacement policy, develop a supporting bylaw to regulate the conversion of the demolition and rental properties, and hold a statutory public meeting with respect to proposed bylaw and report back to council prior to the end of 2024. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Councillor Power. So as of right now, this is just asking staff to develop and bring back a policy for planning and right to council endorsement, right?
Right.
Okay. I'm not in favor of going down this road, only because I don't know what type of business that we should be involved with in this. I'll support the motion to see what comes back, but I just want to very cautious. I don't want to get into business that we shouldn't be in, right? But I certainly support staff doing some work, bringing it back to us for us to look at it for sure. Okay. All deputy.
You asked what I was going to.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll move it.
All in favor? Moved by Councillor Power. That carries. Correspondence. We have 11.1, 4 items of correspondence. Brampton Major Transit Station Area Update, May 2024, open houses, and next step. We'll have Councillor Tour move the items of correspondence. All in favor? That carries. Council question period. Any members have any questions on anything related to the agenda today? Seeing none, any online? Seeing none, should be counselors online. Okay. Public question period. Any members of the public like to come down and ask any questions here today? Seeing none, no closed session. We have adjournment moved by Councilor Vincente. Our next regular scheduled meeting will be Monday, August 12th, 2024 at 7 p.m. or the call of the chair. All in favor? That carries. See you at 3:30, everybody.